Yo, what it is, man? Thug Marco, K777, sending love, that and positivity to everyone who's watching this video. And today's video topic is how to astral travel. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I got more content coming to turn on. Without further ado, let's dive into it. Now, this video is very important. Now, before I actually dive into a couple ways or a couple things that should help you astral travel, I want you to understand, in order for you to actually astral travel or astral project, you must have all 7 chakras unlocked and aligned, okay? You need to make sure your root, sacral, solar plexus, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra especially, and your crown chakra is open, okay? If you do not have any of your chakras unlocked and aligned, you will not be able to astral travel, because I want you to understand, your chakras are gates. They are pillars, okay? They are a stairway to heaven, a stairway to Christ consciousness, or your crown chakra, okay? So this is very important. Also, your third eye has to be open. Now, before you actually open your third eye, you must operate from love. You cannot operate from hatred, evil. You cannot be a demonic person, okay? Very key. So check me out. You gotta make sure you are righteous and pure in your ways, okay? And you gotta make sure you put in enough work and you build up a solid spiritual foundation before you can actually open and use your third eye, because your third eye is the seat of the soul. Do your research. Your third eye is everything. Remember, you are a spirit using the flesh, okay? And your third eye is the seat of the soul. Once your third eye is open, you have officially unlocked and tapped into your higher self. Once all these chakras are lined up, your spirit has been awakened, okay? Your spirit inside of your body is alive now. You are him, okay? He is fluctuating. So now when you fall asleep, your brain is supposed to produce a certain amount of DMT, okay? That's how the body is. So when you're producing this DMT, you are leaving your body, because you are the spirit before the flesh, okay? You have a spirit inside of your vessel. You have an etheric version of you inside of you. You feel me? You are not just meat. You are a spirit using the meat suit, the superhero suit, okay? Like Iron Man, okay? So check me out. Your third eye has to be open before you can actually astral travel, astral project, etc., okay? Make sure all your chakras are lined up, all right? Very key and important. Now that we got that out the way, we're going to be talking about a couple things you can do which will guarantee you astral travel, okay? No doubt. So look, number 1, do not eat a couple hours before you sleep. Now, believe it or not, a lot of people don't necessarily remember their dreams or astral travel just for the sheer fact that they eat before they fall asleep. If you want to increase your chances of astral traveling and remembering your astral travel experience, because listen, believe it or not, once your third eye is open, you leave the body every night. It's just, if it's so much food while you're sleeping, it's like you won't be able to remember you astral traveling, okay? The goal is to remember. You get what I'm saying? So make sure you do not eat a couple hours before you fall asleep. So for example, if you know you sleep at 10 o'clock every night, make sure you eat dinner at like 5 or 6. Give yourself a 3 to 4 hour eating window, or a window that you did not eat, so your body doesn't have to work so hard at night to digest your food, okay? Because listen, if you eat before you fall asleep, the chances of you astral traveling is gonna be not as great. Like, you feel me? You're gonna leave your body every night, but you're not gonna be able to remember you controlling that dream or doing anything in that dream. So it's very key and important that if you want to astral travel, you gotta make sure you do not eat before you fall asleep. At least 3 to 4 hours before you fall asleep, you gotta have an empty stomach, okay? Do that, and I guarantee you're gonna astral travel, because your body is not using any energy to digest that food. It's working off like nothing, you feel me? Because by the time you eat your food and you wait a couple hours, and then right when you about to fall asleep, the food would have already digested and been inside your intestines, and you'll be ready to go to the bathroom or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yes, make sure you do not eat a couple hours before you fall asleep if you want to astral travel. Very key, all right? This is very important. Number 2, meditate before bed. Now look, believe it or not, man, If you start meditating before you fall asleep, I guarantee you are going to astral travel. Now listen, every night before you fall asleep, or when you fall asleep, my bad, you astral travel anyway, okay? Every night when you sleep, if your chakras is aligned, and they are unlocked, my bad, and they are unlocked, you astral travel anyway. But the goal is to remember you astral traveling, okay? Remember, if your third eye is open, you never stay here anyways. You sleep and you travel to higher dimensions every night. It's just we're trying to get ourselves to remember us doing it, because it'd be so much shit going on inside our bodies when we fall asleep that we can't necessarily remember our dreams. It's like sometimes you be remembering you doing something in a dream, but it be in clips, you feel me? It don't be like a whole thing. So if you want to be able to have the full experience of you astral traveling or being in the dream realm, right, you have to meditate before bed, okay? Listen, meditation is very powerful. And if you meditate before bed, guess what you're doing? You are raising your vibrational frequency. You are raising that sexual energy from your root chakra to your crown chakra. So if you're raising that sexual energy throughout your spinal cord, right? Your spinal cord also is by your brain, okay? If you are raising that sexual energy and you are breathing deeply, you know, however you meditate, however many breaths it takes for you to get into that deep meditative state, you feel me? Guess what? You are raising that sexual energy to your pineal gland, okay? I'm telling you, when you meditate before bed, you are energizing and revitalizing your chakras. So even though your chakras may be unlocked, if you want to increase the chances of you astral traveling and remembering you astral traveling, you have to meditate before bed. Believe it or not, that's what I've been doing these last couple of days, and I have been noticing a damn difference. I have. You feel me? It's like I was able to dream a lot easier. You get what I'm saying? Bruh, you have to meditate before bed. It's very key. When you meditate before bed, like I said, you are raising that sexual energy throughout your spine. You're getting your chakras to spin. When you meditate and you breathe out, you are bringing in the prana, the life force, combined with your sexual energy, which is life force, and you're raising that energy up, so it is lighting up your chakras. Therefore, once your chakras get lit up, or they are spinning rapidly, because when you meditate, your chakras spin clockwise like a clock. And guess what? The etheric version of you in your body is going to be revitalized and energized. So when you fall asleep right before bed, after you meditated, you're gonna astral travel a lot easier, man, because you have awakened and strengthened your spirit with that meditation. I'm telling you, meditate before you fall asleep if you want to astral travel. A lot of us don't meditate before we fall asleep. Let's keep it a buck. We meditate throughout the day, but sometimes, most of the time before we fall asleep, we don't meditate. And shit, you have to do that if you want to increase your chances of astral traveling and remembering your dreams. Okay, every night you fall asleep, you astral travel anyway. But the goal is to remember us astral traveling, okay? Your spirit every night, if your third eye is open and all your chakras is lined up, you leave anyway, fam. You don't stay here when you fall asleep. You feel me? It's just, we want to remember us being our spirit in the unseen, doing whatever the fuck we were doing up there, and then we want to, when we come back, we want to be like, oh, that's what I did in the spiritual realm. Yes, that's the goal, bro. So look, number 3, this is very important. I talked about this a lot on my channel, and I'm actually going to start talking about it a lot more, because during these times, this shit will raise your frequency drastically. All right, so look, number 3. My bad. Oops, I bumped the camera. Let me fix that for y'all, my buzz. But anyways, like I was saying, number 3, fasting. Now listen, fasting is very powerful. I ain't gonna lie. If you want to astral travel guaranteed, I'm talking about, bruh, fast. Water fast preferably. Because, listen, man, your body, the reason you're able to survive without food for a certain period of time is because you have an essence about you, okay? It's a reason certain people can fast for certain periods of time, because listen, what's keeping you alive is not just the flesh. There is a spirit inside of your body that is keeping you alive. So let me tell you something. That's what fasting will teach you, okay? Because listen, you would think that, damn, we're just flesh and bones, right? When you were in your ego, you would think that we're just flesh and bones, right? But fasting will teach you that there is a spirit inside of your body, okay? It really is. Fasting will teach you this shit, okay? So listen, when you fast, right, you are depriving yourself of, depending on what type of fasting you're doing, but we're gonna say the most common thing, water fasting. You are depriving your spirit of food. So you are only drinking water and surviving off water for however many days you plan on doing the fast. Now listen, if you start fasting or you go on a fast, you're gonna be astral traveling every night, because listen, you do not have anything weighing you down, okay? Real shit. So when you are not eating nothing or drinking something for a certain period of time, every night when you fall asleep, shoot, you're gonna jump right out that mug and you're gonna be astral traveling, doing all these crazy shits in the spiritual realm, okay? Because listen, you have to remember, when you fast, your spirit is becoming activated. So look, I'm gonna tell you the damn truth. I do fasting. I have fasted plenty of times. Like I can do it. I still do it from time to time. You feel me? Listen, when I fast, I swear to God, after I get past a certain period of time, like say for example, I decided I wanted to dry fast for 24 hours or 48 hours or 36 hours, right? I did a dry fast for 36 hours multiple times before. And dog, I'm telling you right now, after I get past maybe the 16, 20 hour phase, dog, it's like I have a lot of energy. It's like I'm faster. It's like I'm more rejuvenated and invigorated, okay? Because listen, my spirit is becoming alive. Your spirit is what's keeping you alive right now, okay? You're not just flesh and bones. Every man and woman you see walking around this bitch has a spirit that is keeping them alive. Who do you think that person is that's breathing? You just breathe without breathing, huh? It's like you automatically do it. Who that person that's blinking without blinking? Right, the ego. You are not the ego, motherfucker. You are the one using the ego. For example, who is that breathing right now? Just pay attention. Pay attention to your breath. See how hard it is to pay attention to your breath. It's kind of hard to breathe, right? But when you're not thinking about it, guess what? It's like you automatically just breathing. Because there's a spirit inside of you. But guess what? If something was to happen to you, guess what? Your spirit leave that body and the ego is there. So yes, you have a spirit. Everyone has a spirit, whether it be angelic or demonic. The only way you can be here is if you have a spirit. So fasting will teach you that. So yes, if you want to astral travel, right? If you really want to astral travel, start fasting. Do water fast, okay? And on top of that, not only is fasting going to help you astral travel, because you don't have anything weighing you down, it's going to heal your body. It's going to heal your cells, okay? Me, in a couple days, I'm probably going to start a fast. I am going to fast because my body is telling me to fast. My spirit has been telling me to fast. I need to cleanse and heal my body from toxins, certain things, man. You know, it's been a while. I actually made a video in the past about doing a 24-hour dry fast. Y'all could check that shit out. That shit was legendary. But like I was saying, yes, if you want to astral travel, start fasting. All right? Do your research before you start fasting, because it can be dangerous if you do not know what the fuck you are doing. You can die. But the chances of it happening once you understand and learn the information is low, because you know. Okay, a lot of shit be happening to people because they don't know. That's why knowledge is very key, because knowledge is power. Once you have knowledge, you come to a full understanding of things. So it's good to seek knowledge and gain knowledge and learn in this life. All right, so anyways, start fasting. This is going to help you astral travel, okay? If you start intermittent fasting every single day, you're going to notice you're able to remember your astral travel experiences, okay? You astral travel every night. You feel me? You literally astral travel every night. You leave every night. But the goal is to remember us using our spiritual self, our light body, so we can remember what we was doing in the spiritual realm and bring it back to our body. That's what dreams are. Dreams is just you leaving your body, you go into the spiritual realm, you feel me, whether it was to talk to your ancestors, whatever, and you just come back to this body, and then you be like, wow, so okay, you feel me? Real shit. Last but not least, this is very important now. Believe it or not, your brain is very powerful. Your words is very powerful. So set an intention. Now, before you fall asleep, if you want to astral travel, right? Set an intention. So what do I mean by setting an intention? I'm basically telling you to tell yourself what you want to do before you fall asleep, or when you fall asleep. It's simple, kind of like affirmations. Affirmations is you setting an intention for the day. For example, when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I say is, I am happy, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am protected. You get what I'm saying? I am righteous, I am abundant, I am powerful, I am brave, I am fearless, etc. Okay? That is me setting an intention for the day. Because listen, affirmations program your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is everything, okay? Your subconscious mind is what's going to dictate your reality around you. So what you think and say is very powerful, okay? You literally create your You create your reality based off the things you think about, what you say, and what you do, okay? So even though you could be saying powerful affirmations, you still have to make the correct choices that align with what you're saying. So if you say, I am accomplishing my goals, you can say that all you want to, but you have to put in the what? Action. You have to put forth what? Effort. Okay, so aside from that, if you want to astral travel, start setting an intention before you fall asleep. You can even do this in meditation. Okay, in this meditation, I set an intention. When I fall asleep, I am going to astral project. I am going to astral travel. Listen, the word I am is very powerful. When you say I am, you are affirming yourself, okay? Your subconscious mind is everything. When you dream, everything that happens in this physical, it plays in the spiritual realm, and everything you do in this physical, when you go to the spiritual, is based off your subconscious mind. It's based off your subconscious. What you do on a regular basis affects what type of dreams you're gonna have in the spiritual realm. Did you know that? Real shit. So if you living righteously, you spiritual, you really spiritual, you tapping into that sun, your reality in the physical is going to affect the type of dreams your spirit bring back to this vessel. Okay, so listen, setting an intention, telling yourself right before you fall asleep, I am going to astral travel. I am going to astral project. I am going to remember my dreams. Okay? Very key and important. So look, anyways, that was the video. I know a lot of you guys have a hard time dreaming, astral projecting, etc. Bruh, all those things that I listed, you can combine all of those, and I guarantee you're gonna astral travel. The goal is to remember us astral traveling, okay? Your body is just a vehicle to be here, okay? The only way you can be here is if you took a physical form. You're not a physical form, you are a spiritual form. However, we're in the age of Aquarius, so we're becoming a spiritual form in the physical. So this vessel that we decided to choose, that had the ancestry of our that had the bloodline of our ancestors, this vessel is going to evolve into who we are, okay? Understand that. So in a minute, it won't be no such thing as astral traveling. You're gonna have the ability to just levitate, super speed, super strength, everything you've seen yourself doing in the spiritual realm. Once you activate your Merkaba, your light body, and you merge with your higher self, because that's why your DNA is activating. Your spirit in the unseen and the spirit in this physical body is merging, because guess what? The spiritual realm and the physical realm is merging as one single cell organism. It's not splitting. It's not splitting. It is merging, okay? So the unseen realm is going to become seen. You know why? Because it is split, it is merging as one. The dimensions was split apart for a reason. It was split apart. This is why we fell from our spiritual energies and powers. Okay, that's another video. But anyways, I love you guys so much. Y'all stay tuned for more content. And yeah, throw a mark on my gang.